Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Harakah, HaKodash, double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone, who taught us His truth. For Shalom to you, Akim, to push the word across the four corners of this globe with our truth and sincerity, Ba'Shem, Harakah, HaKodash. And pretty much, I'm dealing with this whole, MP, as brothers like to call it, in code, to fucking, like throw off the algorithm. But, like going through these headlines, it's looking, pretty, very, very, pretty much similar, to what to what we saw, scenes lucky, like, starting, at the start, like 3 years ago, in 2019 in March, to where it's the same type of it's like it's looking like the same type of scheme, and don't be surprised, when things begin, to start, these LDs, these log dizzies, start to happen again, you know. But the main point I want to touch on this lesson is that this time, it's not gonna be no, just quarantine, and just like man, it's gonna be straight up, chaos, man, because inflation is still going up, the dollar is on the brink of collapsing literally any day, because when you look at these other nations like fucking Sri Lanka, Panama, and Canada and China, they're all all in an uproar because pretty much of them not being able to function their accounts, using their money, and pretty much their whole country just going into bankruptcy. It's all going to be like as a as a domino effect, come touching the states, man. And see, all hell's getting ready to break loose, man. And see, the main points that I want to touch on, is to see the prophets have been warning, Jake, for decades upon decades, man. Starting, with the elder apostles, on down to the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Warning you people, man. And only the elect are taking heed, and more, the Lord is clearly making it evident how we are in the last days, and things, and shit, shit is getting ready to hit the fan, man. Fucking, New York and San Francisco, started declaring emergencies, and I believe the H, it's like the W to the H to the O, has just made this, a world, what do you say, a world, pretty much, like a world emergency type shit, I forgot like the same exact type wording, that they said, but pretty much the same type of, announcement and declaration that they did prior, to the C1, to the Crown Royale, the Crown Vicky, is the same, equivalent of what they're doing now, and and we all remember, this nigga Bill Gates talking about how how the first one, blah blah blah, was it was which pretty much these elites, they made that to be a test run. But see, this time when this happens, see everything, they know exactly how to move this time. And since the these the juicy juices have has already played its part in the masses by taking this thing, see now their plan is already set in motion, and they know how to move exactly and according to pretty much enslave you peons, because the main goal is to force you people to submit into taking this MOTB. I'm saying this C hip, and things are only escalating worse, man. And only those, that's of Yahweh Shema Shai's election that's written in the book of life are gonna be able to escape these things, and make it through in these times, man, in which we hope to be. But this is what was I gonna say? Damn, I just forgot the precept. Wow. It's like, let me try to remember. It's like, this is Isaiah. It's Isaiah 55, verse verse 6. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. Everything through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, the prophets have been warning our people, you so-called Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You see the prophets out there in the highways and byways warning you, telling you to get your ass right. Warning you of Jacob's trouble, how shit is getting ready, to truly hit the fan. A time of great tribulation such as never was is fastly approaching. Y'all gonna have no idea what to do because why? Because y'all rejected this truth. The Lord has stretched forth his hand out unto you, but Jake has, forsaken the way of knowledge, and did not choose the fear of the Lord. So Lord is going, just let these plagues have its way with you, man. As it's written, 2/3 of our people are gonna die, man. The great majority of this world is getting ready to fucking perish out here, man. You're gonna see martial law, you're gonna see famine, plagues and pestilence, as we're seeing in real time, and see all hell's gonna, and see things ain't really heightened, because Esau, well, it's like Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he ain't use Esau yet, to flip the switch and and whatever the fuck is in these people that took that, that juicy juice, so see, all hell is getting ready to, truly break the fuck loose, man. And the Lord has sent forth prophets to, to make you ready for the battle and what's coming, man, to prepare you, on how you're gonna get through these things. But Jake, has said no. Matter of fact, this is Jeremiah chapter 6 and 16. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Yeah, man, taking heed to the mouth of the prophets, and knowing who you are, coming back to your true nationality, coming back to your power, worshiping your power, acknowledging the truth and fearing Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You're gonna find rest for your souls, man. From all this, these vain idols and vain doctrines, that's not, that don't have the truth, man. Wondering, fucking where you come from, just fucking, continuing, to believe Esau's lies, or you just a nigga, African, or fucking Latino, Native American. No, man. No, you are a child of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You are a prince of the power. You are a chosen people. And everything that's happening in this world, is happening because of the kingdom that the only begotten is bringing for his people, man. To establish his kingdom, man. And take Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, out of his power seat and destroy this whole system that he has, around the whole earth, man. And that kingdom be established, man. You see, Jake is not taking heed to the mouth of the prophets, man. Verse 16, but they said, we will not walk therein. Verse 17, also I set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. Yeah, man. The sound of the trumpet is the warnings we're telling you, man, that World War III is coming, that this place is getting ready to go out by nuclear missiles, man, that Yahweh Shai is returning, and getting ready, to establish his kingdom, man, but, Jake is saying, that they ain't gonna hearken to the sound of the trumpet, the sound of the trumpet, man, the prophets that's warning you, the prophets that's speaking unto you, out there in the highways and byways through the internet, the videos and these shows, telling you, man, to get your ass right, or else it's gonna be too late for you, man. But what's Jake doing? Jake's partying and bullshitting. Jake's traveling, you know. You know what I'm saying? Not showing forth repentance to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Jake is not fearing the Lord. Not observing the times, man. Jake think that this place is gonna fucking last forever. You see, it's not until when when really these Federal Reserve notes that Jake is fucking flaunting, and fucking bragging about, to the point to where you can't be able to fucking use these so-called funds, to buy a fucking Arizona or your fucking Swisher Sweets or your bullshit that you buying. You know what I'm saying? You see, all hell's getting ready to break the fuck loose, and the Lord's getting ready to magnify his election through his deliverance, man. And the rest of the world is just gonna be consumed by these judgments, man. And not gonna be delivered. You know what I'm saying? And see, in those times, everybody's gonna know that a prophet have been among them, man. Everybody's gonna know because why? Because they heard this truth one way or another, and when all hell breaks the fuck loose, they gonna remember, the prophets I was warning unto them, man. Mainly are people that came across the camps or saw the videos, or came across somebody, that knew about this thing. See, the Spirit is gonna make everybody. See, bro, it's gonna be no excuse. Everybody's gonna remember. All we can do is just seek out the glory, as such as be like-minded unto us, man. In the same like-minded, yoked, in the fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, in hopes to be delivered and be granted mercies from what's coming, man. Because we see what the fuck's coming down the pipe, man. Our people have no fucking clue, Our people have no fucking clue, man. Right now, Jake is still partying and bullshitting, fucking bullshitting, and now they're in more fear now because of Esau, he's putting his fear out, and the main target, is these fucking Bati, man. These sodomites, and see, a lot of our people, are down low anyways. So this is truly judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. At the end of the day, a prophet have been among you, and it's gonna be see right now is still the time, to show forth your repentance, man. The prophets are still out here warning you, out there in the highways and byways, and still pushing videos, like, you know what I'm saying, seek you the Lord, man, while he may be found. Because see, when all hell breaks the fuck loose, everybody's gonna want to find out what the name is, what's going on, why these things are happening, or I remember these guys talking about this type of time, where are those guys, this and that. That time's gonna be too late, man. This is Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Right now the Lord is near. Because why? Because you're still able to go on the internet, to use YouTube, to still find the prophets. Verse 7, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return to the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he will have mercy upon him and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. So, forsake from these evil ways, and ye shall live, man. But Jake, is going to still continue to be, caught up in their bullshit all the way unto their damnation, man. Let me get this last piece. This is, let's look here. This is Sirach. Looks like you. This is Sirach chapter 5. Yeah, come, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And the day of vengeance is fastly approaching, man. You know, Esau's going to come down upon, this whole world with great wrath because he knows that he had but a short time. All hell's getting ready to break the fuck loose, man. You know, the signs are clearly more and more evident. And the doors of mercies is closing shut upon our people, man. You know, everybody is getting ready to be left on what it is that they built, man, upon the foundation that they built. Either you sown, none but just towards the flesh and just complete following after your lust, and not showing for repentance of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You're gonna be consumed out here, man. And if you built upon, the good foundation, which is Yahweh Shem Yahshua, by putting your hand to the plow, putting forth your work, and continuing unto the end, that you going, well reap what you sown, man. Mercies and grace and deliverance on top of abundance, man. And just for doing that, Lord willing, that you be of the election, you'll be granted an heir alongside the King of Kings, Yahweh Shai, man, forever and ever and even forever, man, in His kingdom. But this is, our main focus, is, to be of that election, man, in hopes to be, saved, and great that mercy from what's coming, man. Because only through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshua can the Lord, guide you and protect you from what the fuck is coming out here, man. And, the Lord, is going to truly, continue, to be with us, as long as we continue to do what it is that we're supposed to be doing, man. During the whole, fucking Crown Royale, Lock Dizzy, from 2019, 2020, in late 2021, all of us are still going out there, still doing the work in the midst of whatever the fuck that day was going on, man. While, everybody was fearful, to fucking step outside their fucking, their fucking backyard and shit, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, through His Spirit, still had us out there going out there in the highways and byways, and still doing the work. You know what I'm saying? So, the Lord's gonna take care of His, His election, man. Lord willing, that be us brothers. You know what I'm saying? As long as we continue, to do what it is, to do what it is that we're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And, Yahweh Shem Yahshua is gonna take care of our burdens, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, comment. That's basically the main points I want to bring out for this lesson, man. Slow willing that all you brothers and sisters find satisfying. Until next time, I say shalom.